There are people who come in your life sometimes to be there for a season. They weren't meant to be there always. Sometimes we find ourselves hooked up with people that we think are there for a lifetime, but they were only supposed to be there for a season.
Before you answer that, let's have a look at Harry and Meghan on that freedom flight on Tyler Perry's jet to his mansion when they hightailed it out of Canada all those years ago.
Once upon a Hollywood fairy tale, Tyler Perry was Meghan Markle and Prince Harry's golden ticket. When the royal duo blew up centuries of protocol, ditched the UK, and left their royal titles trailing in the dust, it wasn't Buckingham Palace that caught them. It was Tyler Perry. The man behind Madea became their knight in shining armor. He offered them sanctuary when the rest of the world seemed hostile. His Beverly Hills mansion became their fortress. His jet, theirs. Bodyguards, taken care of. It was a VIP escape plan that even Queen Elizabeth couldn't have orchestrated better. And in return, Perry didn't just get thanks, he got crowned. Meghan named him godfather to Princess Lilibet. That's not just symbolic, it's sacred in royal circles. He was family, officially. But that fairy tale? It's falling apart. And now, Tyler Perry might be the one swinging the axe. Let's break it all down.
What we're talking about is the godfather to their children, Tyler Perry.
Lilibet, Perry. Just Lilibet.
To Lilibet. He's the godfather to Lilibet. Tyler Perry, sort of a billionaire producer, TV producer, film producer, music producer, who actually provided Harry and Meghan with somewhere to live when they first came to LA from Canada.
It all started with a lawsuit. Out of nowhere, actor Derek Dixon slapped Tyler Perry with a jaw-dropping $260 million civil suit. Accusations flew, toxic workplace, intimidation tactics, careers destroyed. Court documents rolled in like storm clouds, emails, production notes, screenshots. And just like that, the kind billionaire godfather was being portrayed as Hollywood's latest villain. What did Meghan do? Not a word. No post, no statement, not even a show of support. Instead, Perry's name vanished from her online world. Photos with him? Gone. Her emotional post about choosing him as Lilibet's godfather? Scrubbed. But here's what Meghan might have missed. Tyler Perry has receipts of everything. Every text, every photo, every email, every brainstorm from Montecito. And, this is where it gets juicy, he has a confidentiality agreement signed by all guests who stayed at his mansion. One clause, a bombshell. If either party disowns the other in public, the non-breaching side is free to speak. And not just Instagram comments, we're talking legally protected tell-alls. Translation? Meghan digitally ghosted Perry, and now he can legally spill the tea. One executive at a major network allegedly called it the most anticipated betrayal story since Oprah's couch. And it's not just about gossip. Perry could reframe the entire Megxit story. Imagine him recounting late-night calls where Meghan ranted about royal staff or Harry panicking over headlines. Behind the scenes, TV executives are circling like sharks, waving offers. Perry, once the silent savior, could soon be the loudest voice in the Sussex saga, because he wasn't just a bystander. He was there for it all. The Netflix pitch meetings, the breakdowns, the escape planning. He saw it all, and now he might talk.
Tyler Perry was one of the few A-listers who loudly defended Harry and Meghan after the Oprah interview. He gave them a home, a private jet, an exit strategy, and now amid serious allegations, Harry and Meghan have gone silent. Harry once told Anderson Cooper silence is betrayal, so why the double standard in this scenario?
Let's be clear. Meghan's brand isn't just about lifestyle blogs and podcast pep talks. It's built on a narrative of empowerment, loyalty, and chosen family. But the second Tyler became a liability, he was erased. And people noticed. Where's Uncle Tyler started trending. Screenshots flooded social media, highlighting Meghan's swift digital distancing. Then came the real blunder. Meghan's team allegedly tried to retract an old press release that named Perry as Lilibet's godfather. But it was too late. Royal watchers had already archived it. Deleting it only made things look worse. Now it wasn't just distancing, it was strategic erasure. Insiders close to Perry say he feels betrayed, used, furious. He once gave them everything, a home, protection, loyalty. Now, he's a footnote to be deleted. And Meghan, she's in damage control mode. Sources say her PR team is flooding her channels with soft content, pastel Instagram posts, wellness tips, and royal-free recipes. But comment sections aren't buying it. Meghan's public image, once built on empowerment and grace, is starting to unravel because people don't just see the deletion, they see a pattern. Jessica Mulroney, Serena Williams, and even Oprah, once part of Meghan's inner circle, are now missing in action. Each time a friend faces backlash, Meghan vanishes. And now that pattern is costing her. PR experts are calling it a crisis of authenticity. Her whole brand, honest, loyal, uplifting, can't survive if she's ghosting the man who protected her when her own royal in-laws turned their backs. Worse, legal analysts say Perry is on solid ground. If he positions his disclosures as defending his name, the NDA doesn't stop him, and reportedly, his team is prepping a document archive. Texts, voicemails, even group chats with Harry and Meghan, all dated, all admissible. Meghan wanted to erase the name. She may have activated a nuke instead.
This is not a surprise to anybody. It's really sad that it's got to this point, but I've got to do something for my own mental health, for my wife's, and for Archie's as well.
While Meghan tries to plug the leaks, Harry is unraveling. Insiders say the prince is spiraling, pacing, ranting, and retreating. One moment, he's fuming about how Perry might spill. Next, he's calling old contacts, begging for advice. And in a twist no one saw coming, he's gone to Dubai. Officially, it's for charity events and environmental causes. Unofficially, he's needed out, away from the tension, away from Meghan's damage control, away from the headlines. And who can blame him? Harry knows the truth. Tyler Perry wasn't just a friendly Hollywood neighbor. He was crucial. When the royal purse closed and Palace Gate slammed shut, Perry opened his doors, flew Harry and Meghan in, fed their family, shielded them from paparazzi, helped strategize their Netflix and Spotify moves. His support wasn't symbolic, it was foundational. Now Perry is under fire, accused, cornered, and in need of support. But Harry and Meghan, nowhere to be found. That silence is deafening. And it's not the first time Harry has distanced himself when controversy hits close. When he was tricked into a call by two Russian pranksters posing as Greta Thunberg, Harry tried to put space between himself and Prince Andrew, saying, "I have very little to say on that, but whatever he has done or hasn't done is completely separate from me and my wife." But here's the problem. That tactic won't work this time. Because Harry and Meghan haven't just associated with Tyler Perry, they've profited from that association, gained protection, connections, and even built their image, and perhaps even their brand, on his generosity. Now the man who once shielded them is the one under fire, and they're gone. Meanwhile, back in London, the palace is quietly rejoicing. Courtiers who once warned Harry about Hollywood gangs feel vindicated. King Charles, still recovering from his recent health speculation, is staying mum. No statements, no appearances, just patient distance. William's team, however, is loving every headline. Every Sussex stumble only strengthens his steady image. And the UK tabloids, they're already preparing retrospectives like Harry's fall from grace and Tyler Perry, the prince's real lifesaver. Back in California, Meghan is working overtime to pivot, posting inspiration quotes, wellness tips, and business teasers. But none of it's landing. The public wants answers, the press wants access, and Tyler Perry? He's got the mic, the contract, and the story no one else can tell. If Perry breaks his silence, this isn't just another Hollywood fallout. It's the moment the Sussex fairy tale finally loses its glitter, and the world hears what really happened behind those mansion walls. One thing is certain, Meghan and Harry's Hollywood chapter just took a sharp turn, and the man who once gave them a safe haven might now be the one who burns it all down. If you found this video informative, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel. Thanks for watching, fam!